Hi guys, Doug Marcaida here. Today we'll be talking about the Kell 007. Actually made by Kell Knives, but also co-designed with Tomas Alas. Some sharp talk. So let's cut right into it. Let's talk about the design of the Kell 007. Now this blade has that modern Tanto tip right there that's designed for thrusting. You see the acute edge right there? But when you're thrusting with this on a blade that doesn't have a guard, well, it's taken care of for security by having that finger weld right there. That when I put my finger weld in there, it's not going to go forward or you end up with your hand on the blade when you meet resistance and thrusting. It also has this indentation right here where the pinky can also feel secure and I can get my hands in there. For added retention, it has jimping in here where I can put my thumb. Now I have 3 points of contact to secure the blade if I'm thrusting or slashing. On the underhanded grip, I can now use the same motion in here and I can put my thumb in there because this is blade really designed for thrusting. Now you have a thumb stop so that the hands won't end up this way when we meet resistance. You have 1 point of contact, your finger welds, and then the thumb in here. Really designed for thrusting and slashing on a very aggressive design. That's slimline, easy to carry, can also be very easily concealed, but at the same time, it does have that retention that you want on your blade, designed for puncturing and slashing. All right, now that we have the trainer here, because it won't cut, you can train safely with this, we'll talk about the slimline design of the blade. As mentioned, you're going to have the jimping right there where you can have the added pressure with the thumb when slashing with it. In techniques in here, I can push that to help guide the blades in slashing with the blade. So you have the overhand slashes with this into a thrust. When I'm thrusting with this blade, all of a sudden what happens here is I maneuver my hand to where now the butt end of the knife falls into the palm so that whatever happens, it's not going to go through. I have 3 points of contact. Instead of keeping my pinky in there, when I'm thrusting with it, and I'll do it sideways so you can see that, all of a sudden you can see how my index finger and pinching right there pushes it back to where now it's inside my palm as opposed to outside, especially when you're puncturing something like that's a hard clothing or something that you're trying to puncture like gas tanks or whatever, right? It is now supported with that. But if it turns into a slasher, all of a sudden this is easy to maneuver right back to the pinky, finger or thumb goes right to the jimping, and now I've got that power assist of slashing with this particular blade. Also, in this underhanded thing, this now works as anything that forms an edge right, or rather forms this particular angle is about control, like the claws of nature. Now the jimping point helps me to actually control everything in there. So let's say I have this, he can feel it how I'm controlling that. He can feel the pressure, and you can start to see also some of that teeth bites into that, and I have full control for whatever I need to. Whether it's another hand out here and I need to control out here, I have that full control of pulling back. The teeth will dig into that. It allows me to control the hand, and of course, if I ever need to release, I can slash or puncture again. The slash, the control, the puncture. The slash, the control, the cut, the puncture, and once again, constantly working with this. The puncture, the control, the slash, the hook, the slash into puncture, or I can puncture, slash, and then puncture. There's so many ways that we can do this in training. That's the beauty of being able to train safely, because as you're working with this, you're able to just go this way and control with the blade, because it's all about the control. But how easy is it to switch to the other hand? Because it's so slimline, I can just simply flip it. Now, if I want to go blade in or blade out, it's a matter of just simply using your thumb to turn. I may be coming in with a blade out, and if I need to change it, now it's blade in. Instead of just saying I slash here and slash there, I can slash here, turn it, and slash there. Same thing that's coming here. I start out with the blade in because I'm meeting it this way into the blade out. It's easy to maneuver and move around because it's so slimline that I can flip a thumb. I'm able to actually turn it around. All right, guys, so there you have it. A little quick review and play with Kell Knives 007 collaborations between Tomas Alas and Kell Knives. You have the blade right here, and you have the trainer. If you go to tknives.com, you'll definitely find it over there. See you there. This blade will Tequila.